welcome to today's packed video, which is called S&P 500 Bitcoin Cryptos Risk-Taking Bullish. I told you so. You had reviewed that in Saturday's extensive video, cross-asset one, covering everything, every nook and cranny. So this analysis had panned out great for you who had followed the conclusions and my bullish risk-taking conclusion. Such was the situation before the close. It could have been said that the outlook was pretty disappointing. However, the sectoral perspective and end-of-session buying was clearly leaning in the risk-taking perspective, because even the beaten-down consumer discretionaries have rallied, and such is the situation Monday pre-market. Very fine Sunday bullish opening gap on the Globex session. It was kind of presaged, as I had made sure you knew about it, with crypto on Sunday from the world famous Fartcoin to Bitcoin as well, and they are powering higher, and it's well reasoned. Congrats to all of you who had benefited and who had listened to my bullish leaning calls, because the glass has been more than half full. I have been very clear about that. I will be linking to Saturday's video where you can review how I had been covering Bitcoin and S&P 500, in both cases arriving to bullish conclusions. You will see there this overlaid chart showing clear buying across sectors. You will hear me dive into the perspectives of percentage of stocks trading above various periods of moving averages, where I had been as well talking the short-term perspectives as they fast came up that much. They had been knocked down on Friday's triple, or as us experienced and with strong habits say quad witching. They had been knocked down, and now it's recovery time, which had been one more extra clue leaning the bullish way. This is all playing within the context of Sunday's article that I called Snapback Rally. Snapback, as fast as equities had been declining, there is a potential for similarly a bit slower, not exactly faster, but a bit slower, but still rip your face of a rally. And this is exactly what we are seeing today pre-market, with one bullish gap, and experience says that this is probably not the single day of bullishness playing out in equities. I have been covering the sectoral perspectives on various levels, whether daily or 5-day ones, which had been having those risk-on elements, interpretations, clues offered to anyone who cared to listen. Weeks had been dying down, and the excessive fear, while has not come off the market totally, we can see how tired the bears are, and now the steady force with which they had been driving fear higher and stocks lower will be turning against them, because this volatility ratio will be turning the bullish way in the hours and 4-hourly candles, and maybe even more than a couple of daily candles in the bull's favor. Such was the Saturday's Bitcoin chart, Ethereum chart, where you can see tiredness. However, I pointed out the fact that pre-FOMC the bearish bets had been reversed, and the positioning had started leaning bullish. And here you go, Sunday and Monday. Very, very fine turns for Bitcoin, predicting its price and where cryptos and risk-taking in general is going. This lines up well with my, as of Thursday, pre-market, well before the opening bell, bearish calls on gold and silver, and you can see how much this white metal had been hit by outflows. See this chart? This is the gold one. I do not trust this retracement attempt. This is an hourly chart, and I do see the sellers coming back into the market and driving prices somewhat lower still. Silver in a comparatively weaker position, and this is quite telling, especially if you compare that against copper, which was another chart that I ran on Saturday's extensive video. Thank you again for receiving it, liking these videos and subscribing to the channel, my trend page, my journey, obligatory disclaimer, and talk soon.